Again, we're back with summum Aeterna, where they've added the Will of the Kings update, which is a new game mode. After obtaining the Will of the Kings, we can infuse it with chaos seeds. And there's new areas, there's new blueprints, there's new weapons, there's a bunch of new sort of stuff, like lots of stuff that's been added. If you want to read the patch notes. But we're just going to jump in and play because, like, you know, I glanced at the patch notes on the thing before the update, before like going in. There seems to be way more on the actual thing there, but there's stuff. There's balance changes, there's all sorts of things. There's new areas. Commandments of chaos are the laws that rule the principles of creation, breaking them. You know, we're our immortal, we may have broke the principles of nature. So there was rebalance change as well, which means actually we've been refunded everything. That's not right, because it says if you've unlocked the things before the updates, you will keep them. Well, I mean, you know, we've got all of the dark matter back, I guess, but we haven't kept whatever we unlocked at maybe on the different unlock trees now. More damage, more HP, a bit more crit chance, more damage, more HP, more damage. Let's see what we got. Okay, but I guess that makes sense, you know, it's like everyone's onto the same thing, but it didn't do the thing right, so more defense. Increase 3% of your max health when consuming foods. Okay, so if we we increase our max health. Seems pretty strong, actually. So let's just go for cheap things. More crit chance does make sense, more damage. I mean, that's going to use up all of our stuff. Okay, so we are being smart. We're 958, and there is one that's 950. So 750 and a 400, I guess, as much as that isn't great, or a 740. Yes, 700 and healthy foods. Let's go with that. So increase by 6% your max health when eating food. I obviously got words a bit Yoda's there, but that's fine. Okay, increases bleeding, poison, and incineration damage by 2%. You heal 1% of your health when you open a chest. Okay, that seems pretty big. And then if you're about to die, you survive once, keeping 20% of your max health. Doesn't work if you die from a curse, obvious. That's actually pretty huge as well. Healing when opening chests seems pretty big. Increased damage to stats. I mean, we can't quite take both. We're 2 from being increased speed. Honestly, give me some healing from the chest. That seems pretty big. Okay, do I have to unlock the weapons again? That is the question. So we've still got the scythe unlocked. We've got the pistols, which we can unlock for 100. Okay. Did they reduce the costs? Wasn't that at like 1,000? Am I stupid? I'll take it. Extended magazine. Fast hands. Faster reloads. Hi. Okay, let's not aim at the direction on the thing. It's press left and right. The initial pistols are random. Could also be useful. Extended magazine plus extra supplies. One less light projectile to get a heavy one. Huge magazines. Additional gems. And 1% extra damage. Okay, that's pretty good. So there's a shield that is quite clearly there. This furniture should come in handy. I can use it to craft skins, forge new weapons, and ascend existing ones. All I need are crafting blueprints required for currencies for each new creation. Yes, we don't have, as far as I'm aware, blueprints yet. But there's new skins for us, for the weapons. Okay, so we've already unlocked some weapons. Okay, yeah. Also, like, there are requirements for some of the things. So we've unlocked these, which, you know, maybe we don't deserve to have unlocked. Maybe the requirements for unlocking them are different, but because they already existed when we you know, played before we've unlocked them. So there are more things that we can unlock, and we have to ascend weapons, which is also a new thing that they've added. But you know, we've got some weapons unlocked. There's a couple that we haven't unlocked, like a shotgun, and then skins for the character, but I don't know how you actually unlock them.
Hey you, yes you, big guy, I got something special. I would like you to try it on me.
What do you want now? I know you can't feel pain, but there's more to life than getting beaten up by strangers, test subjects.
Do you know what a scented weapon is? No, right? Well, pay attention and don't interrupt me anymore. All ascended weapons have a special ability called summum. This feature is different in each of them. The summum ability can be used as long as the bar is full, but keep in mind that the ascended weapon reloads it a bit differently.
Too much text, dummy guy. Let me try myself while I'm out here. Too much rogue. This is a roguelike, not an RPG.
Now we're talking good, then take this taser gun, the barrel charge, so you can use the summon ability. Press B to test against, remember, no mercy.
Okay, now we can. Weapon ascended. I was going to say, we can't move, we can't do anything. I don't know what you want. That's not the summon ability, but... Okay, that's got a special overcharge thing. Now we've got tasers, which we actually have never unlocked, but I'll take it.
Well, I don't know, I stripped them off from your Multi King of Darkness.
I guess you just always say that regardless of what we do, right? Hi, you also have seeds for sale. I don't think I'm going to buy them. Okay, we have to unlock all of the stuff here as well. Okay, so starting with some dogmas. Forever Nature! Now you can find Dreams of Eternity. Sure, we should absolutely get that. More Dark Matter, and let's unlock the next level. I mean, extra luck seems just smart. Roulettes of Death! Sure, give me more Roulettes of Death. We aren't getting to level reward 8. Increase the chaos you generate, increase the dogmas you find. Both of them are pretty smart. Increase the chaos means being more likely to get to it. Like, weren't we getting that at level 4? I don't know. It only needs 2 to get to that. So I'm going to start with more dogmas. Just so we can unlock the next level of things and maybe there's something really, really good in there. Okay, now you can find shrines of Idolith? Idol shrines. Adamite ingots in the final level of 17. Well, we're definitely not getting that. Increase the number of runes you can find by 10%. I mean, sure, give me some of that. Honestly, extra chaos means we're more likely to get higher levels, which means we're more likely to get good rewards. So I'll buy that. So we've unlocked more stuff than we ever had, somehow. We've still got our legendary seeds, which we're slowly, you know, building up the things. Okay, so there are new types of worlds, obviously. But Curse City, Harrod, Curses. Let's start with the lowest level thing that we got, and we'll go in with that and see where we go from there. We've obviously not beaten any enemies yet, but you know, who's to say where we go from here? Maybe we do get better enemies, maybe not. We can beat one of the bosses. You can take a seed that only 1 in 10 botanists recommend. I don't know, because I heard that the eating of seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. You know. Maybe it fights the toxicity of the city, but you know, only 1 in 10 botanists recommend. I don't know, I heard that it was very much a pastime activity. So we're going to start with pistols, just because we haven't tested them, and obviously we don't have a taser. I don't know what the RB is. Is RB just reloads? Okay, that seems pretty strong. And then we've got like a super bullet. Oops. Okay, apparently we can shoot up rather than it aimbotting at the enemies. I thought it was aimbotting at the enemies, and then I accidentally pressed up whilst jumping. And... okay, well I shouldn't waste all the super bullets on the birds, for certain. But it does some pretty good damage. Okay, like... I think having ranged weapons might actually help us. Also, I see the shotgun bullet there. Like, you know, like... I understand what that is. It's like using a certain or landing a certain amount of bullets gives us a shotgun bullet, right? And then the shotgun bullet is... what hit me? What gives us extra shots there? I wonder if shotgun bullet has piercing. Is there a dodge button? Yes. Getting reacquainted with the controls might be very handy. Okay, so we get some max HP out of that from the chest. I don't know if that was just from leveling up or what, but... oh, Batty. I messed up my controls there. I pressed the wrong button. We're getting reacquainted. You know, maybe it's not like the level to get reacquainted upon, but hey, what can you do? Cursed City is an interesting level. Like, do you have to actually land the bullets to get the shotgun advantage? Okay, what am I missing here? Is there even anything in here? There is. We just didn't pay attention to the map. Now, when it says eating food, does ramen count as food, or does it only want the special, you know, the seeds? Eating of the seeds! Freeze enemies for 1 second. Well, like, that's just huge, honestly. I don't care about the crits as much as freezing enemies is actually humongous. You know, having them freeze like that is just ridiculous. Okay, that guy's freezing whilst we reload. Okay, we should absolutely reload up before we move along here. Yeah, freezing is ridiculously overpowered. 5% extra damage running faster, 10% more damage to frozen enemies. Well, I'm not going to buy it yet. Because absolutely we're going to find... okay. Wow. Wow. There's not even a treasure chest over there, is there? There's not even a treasure chest over there. What would I even be going over there for? Nothing. Has no healing properties, but increase your max health by 5% until you're defeated. We're going to find a weapon. For certain. Also, this is an interesting layout, because if we come out on the right here, they've changed the layouts of these. We come out on the right of this, so the rooms in the map, they're not just giant room. There was a small room to the right, and then clearly either that's a dead end or it goes up. Armored fruit reduces all damage taken for 1-to-1 for 3 seconds. Self triggers on hit, but duration is halved. Okay, so you can either have it for 3 seconds if you wait until you get hit, or if you press it preemptively, it's for 3 seconds. Like, honestly, it's probably worth just having it for the on hit. But all damage taken is 1 for 1.5 seconds. Like, you know, you could use that to get some serious damage in on a boss. Instantly when plucked from the tree. Honestly, like max health up is huge. And recover health in other ways. We can recover health in other ways, from eating, from, you know, other ways. So let's not waste that. I still don't know if, like, it doesn't pierce. We had to test, you know, see if the shotgun pierced. It does not. But freezing. Freezing very powerful. Okay, so that goes back into the sewers again. Okay, so I guess you have to go the long way around to get that chest. And again, we get... Not only do we get healing from opening chests, but... They could have food in them. And ramen. 69% health. Still don't know if that counts as being foods to give us like our health back, but if it does, it's pretty strong. Okay. I didn't hit who I wanted to, but that's fine. Okay, that orb, sneaky orb coming forever. Okay, maybe shooting him again with the powerful shot whilst he was frozen wasn't the smartest. It seems to have, like, unfroze him quicker than you naturally would have. Ouch. But, you know, we got the health back up pretty quickly. I wasted that. Pressing all the wrong controls. It's fine, we'll get shotguns pretty quickly. Okay. Treasure and health and dark seeds and all sorts. Lots of tasty treats. Okay, 25% extra damage, but you take more damage. It's an enemy with shock nearby. Okay, that's pretty good. 4% chance to kill an enemy on a single hit. Again, pretty strong. This is an interesting note. So they've added more rooms and whatever this is. Oh, I thought I wouldn't find you in this cycle, but here you are! The Vial of Kings, the oldest vestige of our eternal damnation. In order to use, it must first be filled. It feeds on the essence of chaos at the end of each adventure, but only sacks one use. Thanks to him, I'll be able to invoke the Will of Kings and condition the world so they will contain a royal forge. It will only allow me to use the weapon I choose at the beginning without changes, but I'll be able to enhance it in the Royal Forges to unimaginable limits. Too much text! Better experience it myself! Blah blah blah! With the file fully charged, I can invoke the Will of Kings whenever I'm about to germinate a seed. Self-aware. So now we have the Will of Kings. But clearly we didn't before. Okay, he's trying to use telekinesis on his crown over there. Why do we not have a crown? Too much text. Far too much text. Ow. I tried to dash away from it. Okay, poison's actually slowing me down ridiculously. He was not actually completely frozen, he was just slowed down with the freeze. We're merely born in the darkness. Okay, weapons. Quad cannons fire 2 additional projectiles, but your damage is reduced by 50%. Eh. Swords. I think we're sticking with guns. Guns seem pretty bad. If they go where you think they're going to go. They seem pretty powerful. Well, it didn't quite work out as intended. Fireworks. Let's go. I wasn't sure if the other skeleton was going to die when I shot that. I was like, did I just waste that? No, you perfectly timed it. Okay, so, at this Will of Kings, is it, like, charged with the death of enemies? Is that how it works? Ouch. Okay, didn't do that as effectively as we should have. That's fine. Get destroyed. I do like that everything seems to explode more into fireworks. Now, is there not a hole over here? Why are there 2 holes? Get down here. Ouch. That seemed like a terrible place to just stand, so I had to get out of there. Okay, extra max HP I will take, absolutely. Eerily empty. Don't you dare disappear. Well, that was... Hey, I thought I killed you. Wow. I actually did think I killed him before he vanished. I was clearly mistaken. I want the treasure. Okay, I pressed the wrong buttons a few times there, but that's fine. Right, so we've cleared everything out back there, so honestly, just teleport me. Everything clear, everything clear, everything clear. We still haven't found... It's probably right here. Just the free weapon. Here we go. Of course it is. And here's some guns. A laser rifle. Your late pistol hits 2 times and pass through enemies, but the damage is reduced, but increases 15% damage to distant enemies. Hits twice, but damage is halved. Same difference. Increased damage to distant enemies actually increased. And, you know, because it passes through enemies and hits other enemies behind them, it's an increase. So I will take it. Then, more damage to frozen enemies. We do freeze them. Seems a smart thing to take. Then... Oh, I guess we'll run through the area. Have we missed any chests? We did. Okay. Take me back. I'm sorry we didn't quite get this treasure chest. Why didn't I get this? Why didn't I get that? Like, that's actually a lot of stuff. Okay, got everything, got everything, got everything. Right, let's go through the keyhole and to the right. It's probably not the greatest, but, you know, if it hits twice, that seems like it's better. I could be mistaken, but it seems. Like, oh, do you know what's even better? The laser buff. That's actually huge. The shotgun blast actually does do more. Because it passes through enemies. Well, that seems like it did the same damage to that guy regardless. That seemed like it was pretty much the same. But hitting 2 enemies at once with one of those is... Okay. Actually, that kind of hit 3. Does it pierce all enemies? Maybe the shotgun blast pierces all enemies. But I definitely think we're doing some decent damage with that. Definitely think it's an improvement. So let's not complain about it. It's definitely an upgrade. And that. That bat was smart. He knew what he was doing. Okay, I don't think they are as overpowered with their aim anymore. I don't think they aim exactly where you are at all times, and you have to dodge at the last seconds anymore. Okay, I think we've finished the floor, so let's move along. Interestingly, he reloads whilst we're also doing that because it's the same button, so you know we can double dip the reloads. While you're opening chests, whilst you're opening the exits, it's all, you know, it's an opportunity to reload at the same time. Epic, rare, legendary, mythic, and relic. Okay, so there are like 2 levels above legendary. So, you know, we have to get beyond relic level to that seeds for it to be the best. Where even are we? There are extra worlds as well. So, you know, there's extra options to where the places can go. So, have we been? I think we've been here. This looks kind of familiar. Excuse me? I can't believe that wasn't hitting you. Okay, you are immune to ice in many ways. Right, let's not jump in the holes. We don't have like an infinite jump sort of thing. I saw it. That's kind of hidden, but I saw it. Glowing. Only because it was glowing immensely. Okay. Slipped a little. Let's not question it. I think it was because we ran out of bullets and so I was like pressing the direction and... Okay, that thing is pushing me. I hate it. Don't be so pushy. I wonder if we've got less distance on these things. Hello, piglets! Hello, hello. How are you? Right, we're determined to win. We've got a majorly overpowered gun at this point. We should be able to beat a boss now. Copium. We should. Whether we can is another thing, but we should be able to. Bom, bom, bom. Okay, let's go. Carry on swiftly. Golden guns. It's a big upgrade. 10% crit chance for each status element on the enemy. Your projectile fires a burst that hits multiple times. Well, how can you say no to that? I mean, we'll continue to freeze them. Freeze and burn them at the same time. We can find the extra damage again. Plus, you know, we've just got a huge damage buff anyway, so 10% extra damage. Ha! Now we do like 800% damage compared to what we were doing. Okay, we're gonna stick with the guns. Yep, that's fire. I didn't expect it to be an actual different projectile, but yeah, that's definitely fire. Okay, I'm amazed that that guy didn't hit me. Really should reload more, but I don't. Have a headache. I want to watch Breaking Bad. How about you? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Breaking Bad's good. You should definitely watch it. Have you not seen it at all? Like, you know, is it the first time watching it, or would it just be you know, you got a craving to watch it again? But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I need to see, like, didn't they make a Breaking Bad movie? I haven't seen the movie. I don't know what they could possibly do in the movie without spoilers, but you know, I don't know where they could possibly go after the series. I also need to see like Better Call Saul. I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen like the whole lot. But I don't have Netflix, so I've only seen whatever was on TV. So that was like season 1. Well, I say TV. By TV, of course, I mean Sky. Stop pushing me around. But you know, as long as there's a Sky channel that shows it, that's all that I've seen. Yeah, definitely. If you have not seen Better Call Saul, I do recommend it. Not Better Call Saul. Same difference. It's just a spin-off. But yeah, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, definitely. What the heck? You can jump for miles? What was that? I think I accidentally broke the physics for a moment and was jumping miles in the air. Okay, the flame ironically doesn't freeze the enemies. Who would have guessed? Who would guess? Fire doesn't freeze. But it doesn't. 25% instantly blocked from the tree. Sure, give me that. It gives us some HP up as well at the same time. So let's go. That's the exit, but obviously we can't go there yet. But no headache for me. But, you know, I've been avoiding headachy situations. This looks horrible. Doesn't turn down a challenge though. But that's a horrible jump. That's one horrible jump. Okay, let's teleport back down to the first area that's remotely useful to make any progress. And there are still enemies, right? Okay, I wasn't sure about that. Ironically, even though this says it does a lot more damage, I don't know if it necessarily is. I guess the double damage on the other thing was actually a lot. And, you know, nothing to be sneezed at. Okay. I should say, where's the key in here? It's not a key room. You run 5% faster or recover a bit of health for killing enemies. Not bad, but not useful right now. We're actually doing okay for health. If the enemies stop pushing me around, and ironically, they're really good at dodging. Okay, let's go. No more enemies, that's suspicious. Hit an enemy will shock them. Upon death, enemies spread their status ailments to a radius of 7. That's interesting, because we do have status ailments. I don't know what a radius of 7 counts as. 7 millimeters, 7 pixels. That I do not know. So we can't, you know, can't in good conscience take that. As useful as it may be. The shock is interesting though. Okay, that's delayed with its attack. I understand. That's why it's not setting or freezing things. The fire isn't until it actually does the secondary explosion. Recover 1% to your health for enemies defeated without taking damage. Your secondary fire moves slowly. Exploded on impact, increasing its damage by 50%, but the light pistols reduce their damage by 25%. But it is an upgrade. We've got a level 3, 219, 259, 59. Okay, so the special actually isn't that good on these. 10% crit chance to reach status ailment on the enemy. That hits multiple times. Okay, but if we use the special, it reduces the main attack by 25%. I think I'm going to stick with what I got. It kind of sounds okay, but I don't want to reduce the primary damage, so, you know. Okay. That still kind of does damage, to be fair, and it hits multiple times, so as much as it is reduced, if it hits multiple times, then, you know, that's okay in my books. But we'll stick with that. Killing an enemy with the crits restores health. 10 more damage to poison. 10% more damage to frozen enemies. Well, we are freezing them. That's gonna add up, so yeah, I'll take it. Especially as we are coming to a boss. Okay, I'm gonna teleport to that room. Just to not have to jump over holes. It's not ideal, but sure. Okay, we need one more key. One more key, and then we are there. Yeah, the explosion does add up. Who would have guessed? And doing extra damage to things for status elements. Like, we are doing fire and water. And what the hell is that? A new pattern. Okay, so that's a blueprint. Probably for a skin, of course. We were questioning about the skins. That's clearly what that is. It's the set of clothes. Not some weird demon. Definitely not a weird demon whatsoever. Okay. I mean, they just burn. That's fine with me. For a moment there, I thought we were taking damage. Okay, I think with what we got going on, we're pretty strong. Lots of seeds, lots of rooms, and I don't think that always shows what you got in the chests, like the seeds and the rooms and things. So I think we're actually getting like a huge number of upgrade stuff, and not just whatever you get for beating the levels. Okay, it didn't come this way like I thought it was going to. Wow, as if you couldn't hit that bat. Yeah, I saw you over there. I'm not going to die to that. Another chest with more HP. Okay, healing on open treasure chest is actually huge. It's actually humongous. Damn it. Bat. The door to get away from me, Batman. I wasn't sure if that'd get him. I thought it was a bit too low, but nope. Okay, we can dodge through the projectiles. I wasn't sure, but you know, apparently I've been messing up everything up until that point. We are getting a lot of chests as well. Are getting many chests. Right, the final key. And the exit is completely on the other side of the map. Well, we've fully explored. Okay, to the boss. Honestly, we're at full HP. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I think we can do this. I think this is the boss that somehow goes invulnerable for a while, but I never figured out what to do once it was invulnerable, but maybe this time we'll figure it out. Copium. Maybe. Oh no, this is lads. Lads the Impaled. He's not an imp, he's a vampire. Okay, Count Zander, the night creature. Ouch. Don't you dare blood splat me. Ouch. Okay, I don't know if that's... Okay, I should absolutely kill these imp things rather than just, like, dodge them, right? Okay, I'm probably playing this, like, really terribly here. Yeah, I don't think this boss is really that good with, guns. I think he's actually maybe too powerful. Stop stealing my health. He might just be a little too powerful for me. He was on fire, but, you know, he was stealing way too much of my health in his ads, and I couldn't, you know, with the sword you could maybe swing them and hit them. Oh, the Vial of Kings, I understand it now. Oh, we do get to Chaos level 8. Okay, we actually got to Chaos level 10, but normally we're like around 8. 17 is completely out of the picture. Okay, we got some seeds, some upgrade stuff, Lots of upgrade stuff. And violet armor. Pink Power Ranger. Or Twitch Prime. Whichever you want to see. I wonder what it takes to actually unlock that. Probably half of the stuff that's better used for actual upgrades. But we got a lot of this juice. It's ridiculous. So much. If you're about to die, you survive once, keeping 20% of your max health. I mean, why would you never take that? If you die from a curse, sure, but we're not really dying from curses. We don't really get these gold things that often, do we? Right, so that uses 10,000 of that juice. I think it's better using it on and 5 golds. Like, you know, skins are nice and all, but at the same time, like, I can upgrade good stuff, or I can upgrade the thing, what do you call it? The cosmetics. I don't think we're about that life. We got 1,001 of these, which I don't think we're really using for much of anything anymore. Okay, that's a level 18 these. Let's take the level 15 as well. Mythic! Ooh. Tempting. Tempting to keep rolling. This uses 3. Give me... Do we want more initial dogmas? Okay. Level 8 and 18. We're not getting to level 18. Increase the chaos could be useful. That lets us level up quicker. I think we're going to save for that. That guy's whistling away. Mythic. Curse City. Okay. I mean, we've got a level 18. I'm not going to waste a level 18. Let's fuse these level 9s and 8s into a green. We're saving the mythic, you know, epic, legendary, mythic. We're going to get a relic, and then we're going to combine 3 relics to see what that turns into at some point. Why is there a Batman at the top there? Okay, let's go to Arunzaki village, the trashiest one that we have, and see what we do with that. Obviously, the more stuff that's going on, the better, but, you know, we will just grab whatever we can. Each spin of the rare to death brings a condition. If you fulfill the curse, you will keep the special gift. Yes. But we don't die from curses. Oh no. Okay. I mean, we've unlocked the guns today. Today is the gun day, I guess. Enter the gungeon. Sure. Okay. On death, enemies spread their radius, or recover 1% of the health for killing each enemy defeated without taking damage. I'm just gonna hold off until... Ouch. Until we actually need to, you know. So I feel like we could get the better weapon, then get the free gem, and then, you know, not have to have difficult decisions when it comes to gem modeling. Okay, must adapt to the enemies of the area. Obviously, some of these are more difficult. I didn't see the jumping guy. Every enemy has its own different things. Every area has its own enemy types. Ouch. And we have to adapt to those. Did the enemies always run around so effectively? I don't think they were always this good at dodging. I think they might have had a little dodgy buff. Maybe hit something in the distance. It was a brick wall. We hit something in the distance. It's just a brick wall. Okay, I should maybe not just try and race them down with the gun anymore. That's clearly not effective, is it? Ouch. Okay, that guy is actually faster than I gave him credit for. Probably because he's legendary? Yeah, but at the same time, like... Okay, fine. I'll shoot you in the butt. If you're going to be that annoying about it, I'll shoot you in the butt. You know, recovering health isn't actually the most useful with gems now that we've got recover health from opening treasure chests, honestly. As well. So, you know, maybe we do want the spread radius. It depends what we get, right? Extra max HP from leveling up is obviously very handy. Let's not fly into that thing in the wind. That seems a terrible idea. Also, maybe we should reload more often. And not just let auto reload do its thing, you know. When we've killed all the enemies, reload! Be smart. Armored fruit. Let's go. That would have actually been really handy on the boss. I probably had the opportunity to buy it as well, didn't I? That's weird. Choose your slot, up or down. Sure. Down is the only slot I can put it in. I don't understand. Maybe I need to unlock more slots or something. It's like, up is, you don't buy it. Down is, put it in a slot. Oh. That was very useful, wasn't it? Very effectively used, you have to admit. Most effective use of any... Okay. No, there are still enemies up here. Interesting. Considering the treasure chest is over the other side. Wait, what? There can be multiple treasure chests in a room? That was completely wasted. Since when can there be multiple treasure chests? Has that always been a thing? There's another treasure chest. Another one. Secret extra treasure. Maybe that's also the updates with the million patch notes. Extra treasure. I mean, you can't hide it from me. And you can't stop me getting it. I did kind of already figure that out. But, you know, if the map has already covered the treasure chest to say you'd got it, because we'd opened the first one, there's a good chance I might have missed that if I... Didn't want any of this. He wasn't actually jumping towards us. He was running away. There's a good chance I could have missed that one. Swords. No thanks. Swords and scythes. We are gunmans now. Wow. You know what? That's actually really effective against guns. They get too close for me to be able to hit them. Also, like... these traps weren't a thing. They are in the update, right? Okay, traps don't affect the enemy. Confirmed. He does not get hit by that. Damn it. I've aggroed too much. Okay, but it's not chasing me. Also, it would help if the gun aimed. Damn it. I thought we'd beat him to it. We did not. Also, don't try to press triangle when you don't have any shotgun things available. It clearly doesn't work. No fear. No fear whatsoever. Don't even pre-peek. You know that there's treasure over there and it has to be makeable. So just embrace it. Fear is the mind killer, and fear will actually cause you to get killed. So just go for it. Because you know you're making it. And I knew it. I knew it would be a teleport room. I was thinking when I got over there, we should have gone open the room first, and it's easier to traverse back. Okay. 20% chance to apply a random state. I do like that, but we need to find our free weapon first. I do like my random status elements, and that's 1/5 of the time. So it's quite often. Okay, we're getting some good kills. Okay, again, I'm not reloading between encounters. I'm just rushing in and going blam 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 blam. Should absolutely have a bit more care. The animation actually is pretty good. I've only just noticed it. He does like alternate the guns that he's using, so he doesn't just use the same gun. He does it with style, double pistols, and does alternate them. That's actually a nice animation. Devastator. Your secondary fire moves more slowly, exploding on more impact. It's the same amount, but it increases damage. It does reduce the light pistols apparently, but we shall see what it does. Override weapon. Yes. Your current weapon was destroyed and its gems were destroyed. Yes. We didn't have any gems in it, so. I do like my 20% status elements. So I'm going to go take that. And then we've just got some free gems here, so. On death, enemies spread their status elements. Honestly, give me that. Let's see how good that is. Let's see if it actually effectively spreads. Because we're going to be hitting them with a lot of status elements. Okay, so it's a big circle. Did that permanently reduce our thing? The non-impact increasing, but the light pistols reduce their damage. I think that's permanently reduced our primary damage. I think that might have permanently reduced it. And yes, it increases their damage, but, you know, to permanently reduce your primary is actually pretty bad. Because we're going to have to charge up the secondaries, and whilst we could make it pretty strong, you know, increasing its damage by 50% every time, so it could become big. It seems pretty bad. $154. Okay, maybe it only reduces it once. I don't know. You know, if we embrace it, it kind of makes sense because, you know, if it stacked and stacked and stacked, we could make it humongous. And we are doing status damage more than anything. So, you know, the status elements, even if we get reduced to, like, 1, I don't know why I specifically have to equip that one in a slot. If we reduce the status element, or, you know, just endlessly do status elements, and then we end up with a really, really overpowered special, you know, the status elements do more damage than 1, even if our primary pistol is forever at 1. If that makes sense. status elements alone, like the bleeds and the poison. Ouch. Okay, 1.5 seconds on the protection bubble didn't last very long at all, did it? Okay, I don't know if we are doing a lot of damage. We definitely weren't stood on a trap that I didn't see that. I heard it, but I didn't realize we were stood right on it. So, we lived. We definitely didn't suffer from it. Okay, we've got some fishies. We've got the exit. And we've done everything. Okay, on to the next floor. Moving swiftly along. I don't know. We'll get a better weapon on the next floor. I don't think it's the best. Like, some of the other ones are doing far more damage. And, you know, the enemies are going to be even stronger now. So that's actually a problem. Size matters. The new Horizon Seed increases the total number of rooms in the world. Okay. So you can have even bigger worlds. That's actually pretty good. Because, you know, you can upgrade more levels. You can get more dogmas. You can get more chaos. So having a bigger world seems better. As much as, you know... Yeah, I think that it's a dangerous start. I'll go elsewhere. As much as it seems quite dangerous. Okay, that didn't aim at the guy that I thought it would. But it got somebody! That's all that you can ask for, as long as it got something. There's no worries. Okay. Taser gun. Hitting an enemy will trigger a lightning bolt that will strike a nearby target for 0.25, so we'll repeat. That doesn't seem that good. I mean, it is an upgrade. But it doesn't seem that good. 20% extra chance for status, yep. Doesn't seem that useful. Okay, if we freeze them though. We taser and stun them as well. Okay, also, we tested... No, that was just the summum. That wasn't the special. That was just the summon power, which is something that we have to have a legendary version of the weapon to even equip. Which we don't have. Okay, freezing them's pretty good. Is that because it's the taser? Was that spread just because it's the taser? Or... or was that something else? Which we actually don't need. So it's actually being wasted. 10% crit. When killing an enemy, you run 30% faster. Enemies freeze for 2 seconds when hitting you. God damn you. That's actually annoying. Okay. So there are downsides to the guns, and there are major downsides to not pressing the dash button when you try to fly through the air. You know what, I'm just going to teleport out of there rather than risk that. I'm greedy. I'm sorry. I will take all of the greeds. Got it. Right, there's an area up here. We're going to go explore up here first. Okay. That's like we absolutely knew we were getting ramen out of that, right? I pressed triangle. It did nothing. 10% more damage to burning. Increases your damage by 5% in general. I mean... we're about to find a weapons job. with a much better upgrade. But 10% in general is smart. %, or 5% extra damage to all in general seems what we want. Ouch. Okay, we got some pretty bad hits there. Okay, I do like the way this taser spreads though. But we do need them close to actually get it to work though. The enemies do need to be close enough to each other. Okay, we took way too much damage there. Okay, apparently we weren't as close to a weapon as I thought we were. And reloading is very important. Well, I mean, I went a different path to we were already heading, so that might have been the thing. You know, clearly the weapon shop is right here. Yes, it is. But it didn't have what I wanted. That's a treasure chest. There are 7 more rooms. Okay. In which case, I am going to take the 5% extra damage in general. You know, there might be something good, but I do like that that passes through. I really do. Kind of wasted that. I do like that the damage passes through them. 2 other enemies. Okay, well that's a teleport opportunity if I ever saw one. Yeah, this is pretty strong. Pretty strong. This might be the boss that I was thinking we were on last time. Okay, it's important to reload and not hold the direction that you're running whilst you're shooting, because if you do that, you're in trouble. And you're going to run off the ledge and get injured. Okay, well, we're not in a great health situation, I must admit. But, death. Perfect timing. Death roulette. What do you have for me? Cheating, of course, always. Increases your damage by 10%, but we can't dash. Because we will take damage if we do.
Are you enjoying the death roulette, Your Highness?
It's not bad at all. I won't spend my time nitpicking. It's a really fun machine overall.
Don't be shy. It's still in testing. Any suggestions welcome.
Yeah, don't cheat so much. Oh, what a fancy way of saying you use me as a test subject.
I'm better than an immortal being to test the danger of the machine. The casting.
Do we ever get the thumbs up? Is that even ever possible? Touche! In that case, I'd really like to make a request for future updates to the game.
Excellent. And what is this great idea that have improved the gaming experience?
It'd be nice if the curse lasted forever. I mean, if it stays with you since you spin the roulette.
What? Should the curse stay with you despite having fulfilled the condition?
Of course, after all, I'm the King of Darkness. What could happen to me? It's not like it's going to kill me, right?
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much for your suggestion.
Yeah, stupid suggestions to devs. It's the thing. That was the key. That didn't cancel the dash. That was just because we fell on the key. Down slam is not a dash. I wonder if they've implemented many things from people's suggestions. Oh no. We are swiftly running out of floor and as a result enemies. And we'll get 3 in this one room, right? If not, we can't dash it all in the boss. Okay, that's fine. Curse lifted. I can dash again. We may have lost some health there, but was worth it. Now, I don't know if we wanted to save the shotgun charge for the boss, but my god, we are quite injured, aren't we? We're in quite the predicament. This will be fine. Okay, we're at curse level ace. So we at least got to like the 2nd level of rewards. Which gets us a seed, a tree sap for the thing, guaranteed. So, you know, we can guarantee to get an upgrade out of it. Celestial Dragons? Oh, it's you. It's not even the one that I was thinking. It is, of course, you. With the rain bouncing off. Oh, Mahara! But maybe you might be a better match for us here. Of course, they had to do the anime fighting game versus screen. Helps if I'm close enough. Hi, what are you waiting for? Ouch. Okay, I should have dodged through that now. Don't you... Ouch. Ow. Okay, you got me with unexpectations. Wrong button. Okay, I don't think he even did his like major special. There we go. Because I think I might have been off the screen, so it despawned it. Or he was off the screen at the time. So he did that twice. Did that 3 times. Yeah, don't think he's stopping anymore. And that's what that thing is. Okay, he's not. There he is. We walked through him and sat behind him. Why was he not stopping there? We were so close. I thought we had him that time. I thought we had him for sure. My level 8 chaos doesn't seem to have triggered the 2nd level of this, of the loot box. I am mistaken. Okay, we got 2 seeds. We got some tree sap anyway. We got a lot of dark essence. So close, so close. Okay, but guns seem pretty effective against him. I don't know why he was standing still so much. Next time, we've got him for sure. Next time. Plus, you know, if I just upgrade my basic damage a lot anyway. What does the next level of the Guardian Angel do? 40% of your max health. That's a lot, actually. Healing more from chests. Not the greatest. Increases, sure. I do like my stats. So I will upgrade that. Extra crit chance. I mean, for Gawain. Sure. Still, only 3 gold. We never seem to get these golds. They are the rarest thing in the world. I don't know what you have to do to unlock the... Oh, are they the summum weapon? Are they the legendaries? Until then. Hi, we have a new vendor. Oh, the King of Darkness himself. Welcome to Smallprint, a subsidiary of Chaotic Bank Group. A bank in Farish Town. I'm glad to see there's more and more corruption in this world. Oh, not at all. I'm not one of those loan-sharking bankers, Your Highness. We do not accept dogmas or gold coins of any kind here. We work differently. Amazing! Have you returned to barter in this cycle? That's right. We trade with dark matter, runes, adamite ingots, sap. Basically, we exchange them. Maybe one day you will have a lot of a certain resource and few of another. I can help you balance the scales. Sounds quite useful, especially as we're not getting all the gold ingots. I like it. You're gonna end up being the first banker I like. Great. Visit me whenever you want to exchange your resources. Every time you come to our branch, I will have succulent offers for you, cursed monarch. +0. I understand. So you have 223 of them. No, that's what? I don't get it. +0. You want to buy. Is that what you're saying? You want to buy those. And 2 to 1? Okay. 1,000 to 1. And 500 to 1. If I was to sell these. Okay, so that's 250 to 1. 1 to 3. Hang on. If I give you all of those, that's 2 of them gives me 1 of those, and then I sell you those, and 1 of those give me 3 of these, I scam you entirely. So 789 of these. No, you scam me. You scam me. It works the other way round. So we're buying more of dark matter and selling these. That one of those gives 1,000. What? Needs to work the other way, and it gives 6,000 of those to buy that. Yeah, you scam me hard. You scam me majorly. 2 to 1, 1 to 4. Yeah, he profits like double out of everything. I mean, yeah, it makes sense if you're not using it, but at the same time, he actually just completely scamasses us. Adamite ingots, the gold ingots, which was a lower level thing before, and we had unlocked it before. The Shrine of the Idolith. Like, I want it. So I'm gonna save up for it. But yeah, we didn't keep the things that we unlocked there. He does scam us pretty hard, I have to admit. Hello. Take me. Enemy health, mords, trap damage, enemy health. Take me to this one. Then we'll see all of the worlds in this one. All of them. If the King of Darkness is late, time had better slow down. Well, just don't be late then. Be on time or early. Yes, but everyone is late, so being early is stupid. Yeah, but whatever. I still turn up early. You always been able to kill these? What? They're an enemy that you can kill. The trap is an enemy. I did not know that. Okay, secondary increases its damage by 80%. Okay, so that scales. What are these? Heavy projectiles to steal health. Are they a gun? Equal to 4% of their damage and will create tentacles where they hit. Like they... For Cthulhu, the tentacle gods. They look a very interesting prospect. For certain. Okay, I'm gonna wait till we absorb the gold and things. I don't know if you need to wait for that, but... They're a very interesting proposition. Okay, incendiary guns increase 10% crit chance for each status element, and they burn. And, well, they're not upgrades, actually. Like, the signature is terrible, but sure. Ouch. I was trying to shotgun and, like, I kind of stunlocked myself because the shotgun was not charged. I thought we had charges in it. You know what? That's not terrible because it damages multiple hits in a row as much as it looks weak. That seemed pretty strong. I fucked up. Oh, this is just the start area. That's like a sussy little thing though for a start area. I keep trying to use the shotgun blasts whilst we don't have them. Also, reloading, very important! Must reload your guns, sire. Must always be reloading your guns. Okay, so now we figured out what the bat thing is. We know that it's like a symbol for come back after death. We will use it effectively. Okay, so we can't afford the bloodsuckers. They're tempting. Okay, again, reloading your gun. Probably one of the most important things you can do. Must make a habit out of that. Wow, you flew out of that explosion like an action movie hero. Flew out of that explosion like Bruce Willis. Okay, just facing it down regardless, it's fine. That guy very angrily stomping on fire. I know the treasure chest's on that side, but what can you do other than go back for it after? We're never coming back this way. So let's just go for it whilst we're here. We need to get the treasure. Is it going to be a good treasure? It's a treasure chest. Of course it is. Okay, I really thought that guy would fly into that, but he didn't. That was not reloads. Okay, sometimes I'm still messing up my controls. It's actually a really, really good treasure chest. I'm still messing up the controls. Like, you know, Y natively feels like reloads, and, you know, B is natively dodging most things. Ironically, I'm actually using the Xbox controllers terms. I think I've been playing it too long now. Being a PlayStation gamer, I now natively seem to speak and think in Xbox controls. Which is kind of handy that you're thinking the controller that you're using, right? Rather than thinking in PlayStation controls that you're not using. That guy has the dodges, doesn't he? Okay. There wasn't a fourth set of fire. That's just some common robes. Commoner's robes! Wow, that is such a long way to teleport away, isn't it? Worth the risk. Hey! Ouch. Okay. I'm just not even going to finish you. I'm just going to let the status element finish you. I do like setting things on fire, though. Damn it. I can't believe he got me. Through the floor. I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. I didn't see him there. Okay, they are a lot less aimbotty. I think that's an improvement. That's a nice improvement. They're far less aimbotty with that. You know, you can actually dodge and they won't be like, aha, I've seen where you are going and I'm going to fire exactly where you are going rather than, you know, where you seem to be. Did you teleport behind me? Aha, I... Not that we have the ability to do that with this weapon, but, you know, at times they go, aha, I knew you were going to teleport behind me to dodge that, and now I hit you where you now are, because I am the most greatest of all time. I know everything. You shouldn't. Enemies freeze when hitting you. Poisons enemies. 1% of your damage. I will take it. I will take it. I don't think we're getting the bleeding ones. Like, these fire ones are okay. Nice. Calculated. Hits everything. Perfect. Hit an enemy will shock a nearby target for 60%. Bleeds 1% of damage. Okay. Tempting. Recover health. Hit an enemy. Bleed enemies. Nah. I think we're saving our money for the next floor and for better upgrades and maybe better crystal. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was hit the guy. I mean, shooting at the wall like that won't. For a fact. There's no secret walls. Like, smashing on that wall won't do anything, right? Okay. I mean, we might as well look in this room to the right of here and then... Oh, that's the exit, of course it is. Because the other rooms are annoyingly a lot further away. Through many floors. You have to go up and left. Not up and right, because that was the treasure. Which we have. Okay, we've lost a lot of health. I will admit. But, you know, it's early. I'm disappointed at that. But we've learned that they are enemies now, so, you know. How... I didn't notice that before. Or were they never enemies before, but now they are? That is the question. Is it just that they weren't enemies before, but now they actually are? Burn while I reload. It would be nice to have breakable walls. That's too much to ask, right? Okay, plus we heal off the chest, so, you know. We are getting heals. And we will get more chests on the next one. And enemies drop ramen, so, you know, things aren't as dire as they may seem. Things are not as dire as they may first appear. There is always coming back from these things. Always. I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Instantly in the free weapon, withering or taser gun, which 4% chance to kill in a single hit as well. And we poison the enemies. And it's an upgrade. I will most definitely take. Free key. And it does like the shock damage through the walls, right? Or was that a natural gem that we had? That is definitely still, like, pushing between the enemies. And there's our heal. Nicely, nicely. Okay, upon death, enemy spreads. Recover 1.5% health. Considering that's a rare, it's not that great. Freeze enemies for 1 second. Well, 13,000. Like, while I might want to buy something, that's cheap and that's good. I will take it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, removes all status elements, grants 30 seconds immunity against them, and regenerate. Okay. That lamentin fruit is pretty good. I must admit. That is pretty good. The lamentation of the fruits. Like, I know it's got legs and it looks a bit like a mandrake, but... that is pretty powerful. You have to admit. Like, you know, not only reducing the status elements, but 5% regen for 5 seconds on the boss could be a lot. Oh yeah, we have that, things can die in one hit. Not neglect that. That guy took a long time to die. Our weapon has ascended, which means we now have the summum ability. Which, I don't think our weapon was legendary, but now that it's ascended... Now that it has ascended, we can do that to bosses, and you know, I might just save the charge entirely for the boss. As much as it might be useful to use it in other circumstances. Is this the world's most empty room? Like, you know, having the summum ability for that last boss might have made all the difference to killing it. You know, if it just had a special ability to trigger once for some extra damage, probably would have won it for us. And this boss doesn't move about either. This is the boss that I was on about every single time before. But, you know, I just knew that this was the boss that we were going to kill, right? Whilst we are getting the instant death triggers, they're already dead at that point. And freezing things is humongous as well. Hi. Damn it. Okay, aiming with the gun, not as convenient as you might think. Okay, nice death trigger. That thing's just going to explode into food. Okay, I knew that guy was jumping for us. Which is why I kind of tried to preempt. Okay, we're in a much better health situation now. We haven't encountered the horrible traps before. Yet. That's only a level 3. I thought the shot might have like a level 4. Heavy projectiles steal health. That in itself is actually pretty huge as well. Like, you know, if we have health regen for the boss, as we do a lot of damage to it and fight over time, actually, the bloodsuckers might be overpowered and make the boss too easy. You know? It's just an extra jump. It looks so cool. It's an obsidian orb. Yeah, just an extra jump. 10% more damage to bleeding enemies, but it's an epic level, but like, I don't care about an extra jump. I will take the money. Money! Cash money! Like, is an extra jump really that useful? I could have sworn I reloaded. I could have sworn I reloaded. I mean, I at least pressed the button. Whether it did reload or not is another thing, but I pressed it. Like, maybe it makes it a bit easier for doing some of the traps, but, you know, I'm just good enough. That is so good when that goes through 3 of them. I don't need the extra jump. I don't need it. Okay, that's the exits. Don't have the capabilities of going there yet. Lag. It's the worst. Lag is the worst. Have I ever complained about lag? You wouldn't guess. So I don't like when things randomly lag out for no reason. Ow. Okay. Important to reload. Very important to reload. We're actually in an okay situation. Like, our health isn't terrible. We're saving the summum ability for the boss. We will save it for the boss. As much as it probably would have recharged by then, you know. You really want to tempt me with that, don't you? Does it even have any extra things? No, it doesn't. We'd be wasting our crystals. I would rather not. I'd rather keep what we got going on. Okay, here's where an extra jump might be handy. If you don't calculate the timing. Because you can just skip it. Okay, we got some sap, we got some money, we got some health. We got a lot out of that one. Yeah, I don't even need to finish you off. Pretty powerful. Okay, more traps. Let's get out of that. The axe guy was not going to wait. What are you hiding over here? Anything great? Anything grand? That is so good. It didn't do the thing where the death trigger stacks for everything that's in the thing. I guess they've updated that so that it doesn't go, hey, the death trigger was on this particular bullet, so everything that gets hit at that particular time also has the death trigger. Okay, I think we've finished the floor. I can't see anywhere else, so. Only at level 7. Chaos. Only at level 7. Or 6. I'm not sure, you know, is it like leveling up to 7? Because it didn't seem to be at the 8 chaos when it said it was. For every 6 hit you get with the light pistol, you get a shotgun thing. I think that's what that says. What am I doing wrong here? Okay. It needed a combination lock. Okay, that's an area of effect around me. That's actually pretty powerful. Okay. Ouch. That's terrible play. Okay, we're just slowly cracking his stuff, aren't we? Ouch. Okay, well, we are cracking his armor. Did that hit me? Ow, I can't believe that hit me. I can't believe that hit me. Okay, what am I even aiming at now? Shit. Hi? Like much? Oh, we'd apparently already used extra life, which I didn't realise. I accidentally hit too many times on the combination lock. We didn't get him! Until you are! We didn't get him. Huh. Like, I don't know what we're aiming at that point. There seems to be no more points that we could hit him. His face wasn't working. His, is it the tips of the scorpion things? I don't think they seem to be hitting either. I think the weapon. Okay, we've ascended the taser gun. I don't know what I'm supposed to be hitting from that point on. I think that's the problem that's stopping me there. You know, we crack his armor in certain instances, and then I don't know where we hit him. I couldn't like his mask, but it didn't seem to work. The mask makes sense. Increases your max health when consuming foods. Honestly, that seems pretty good. By 9%. More than just an extra 30 HP. That's like a 9% increase every time you eat food. That's pretty big. That's what she says. That seems pretty big in my opinion. Okay, so Mother's Gift, 1,005 gold, and then that would give it a chance to appear in worlds. We don't have that. And then allows the upgrade of the weapon up to the summum level and unlocks a chance to appear in the world. Well, I mean, we already have the taser. Or does it just like the ascended taser chance that it gets? That needs 10 gold ingots and 22,000 gold. Plus there's a new currency of death skulls, which is probably from beating the bosses, right? So I wonder what you need for those. Hi. You don't trade in death skulls either. So, okay. We have to unlock the Shrine of the Idolith. And then we need 11 more things to get the last tier of stuff. But, you know, we'll work towards that. Okay, so because I can combine these, we'll do that. That gives us a new legendary. Okay, and then we want to get one more legendary, combine those, and then that would give us a mythic. And then we're on our way, slowly but surely, to making some ridiculously overpowered worlds. I feel like there's one more type of world that we haven't seen yet, you know, an actual new seed world. Professional musician. Okay, he was a professional musician. I do think there's more that we can find. And I believe it did say there were like alternative world 2s to the different paths as well. And you know, there are far more level types in the generation as well. Wow. By level types, I mean room types. So, you know, we're not seeing the repetition of the rooms as often as we used to be. You can definitely tell that. You can definitely see the difference. I'm amazed we didn't get hit there. You definitely see that we are not having as much repetition in the level. Because we were seeing like pretty much run to run all of the same room layouts. So that's not fun. So it was an essential thing for them to really create a bit more variety in the rooms. And it's a nice touch that was definitely needed. Okay. I was concerned about the eyeball because the eyeball is far too powerful. And he's very difficult to hit with bullets. And he's right next to you, kissing your face and rubbing his nuzzly wuzzly on your face. Uru. Very challenging to hit. Okay. Right, let's go. Keeping an eye out for enemies along the way. That's the downside of down slamming at times. He jumped rather than down slam. And, you know, I was trying to get him to drop down and then down slam on that, and because he jumped in the air instead, we ended up with a hit. But we shouldn't take him. Shoot the eyeball that is right next to you, not the enemy that is far away. Like, the trap can wait. The eyeball, however, it is essential that you hit. Okay. Terrible. Increases 50%. They're both terrible. That's worth more, so I'm going to sell that. But I'm not going to take a deal with the devil. Ironically, it's just a seed. Lamentation fruits for free. I had the money to buy that, didn't I? And that would have kept us alive during that boss battle. Why didn't I go by the lamenting fruits? Don't lament over it. Hi, stop teleporting. Okay, the B button doesn't back out of that. You have to actually press select again. You saw I tried to do the Y to try and mitigate that and prevent that hitting me. So I was like, I know that we're not going to hit him with enough bullets in time to stop that. So press Y, and that might kill him before he shit. No, too slow. I should have bought that lamenting fruits. I lament over my decisions. I lament over my poor decision making. Excuse me, you got a shot off? That one I question. That one I actually question. Like, it absolutely looked like we turned around on a dime. He was starting to charge the other way. I thought, you know, he was going to keep charging that way. No. Absolutely should have got that lamenting fruit, though, for the boss. There was no reason not to have. Other than poor decision making. I mean, 80% increased damage to the special is kind of nice. But we're basically finished with the floor, and we're going to get something better on the next floor. I pressed Y, and we do have a charge on Y, and it actually didn't trigger twice when I pressed Y. So, I don't know what was up with that. Oh, you are dirty, aren't you? Get out of the ceiling. Out of the ceiling, my good sir. You do not belong there. Okay, what are you hiding here? Increased 5% max health. I will take it. Sure, you don't offer any actual healing, but... Gunpowder. Your shots deal area damage and increase 20% crit chance. But their range is reduced. I mean, I'll take it. Shotguns with more damage, but their area reduced seems okay, honestly. Sure, might get something better on floor 2, but it's okay. It will do. Okay, moving on. Moving swiftly onwards. Right, can we get to level up to level 8 before the boss, though? Each time you mute the genes of the same seed in the condenser, you can mute the genes. Does that mean mutate, or, you know, if you combine them? Or is there, like, some mechanic to that that I'm not getting? Okay, that seems pretty good. Like, you know, sure, that's got a reduced range, but it still seems pretty powerful. Like, that's a nice range. Oh, you're not dead. And it's a big area of effects. But it's not terrible. Like, things just melt in its presence. And the Y is an absolutely huge shotgun blast, so... I wonder if that damages multiple parts of the boss at once. If it does, that's gigantic. Okay, we've got another blueprint for something. What happened to the other blueprint that we got? Because... didn't seem to give me any more, like, outfit patterns. Unless they don't get stacked to the top. And it's just coincidence that the first one that we found was, like, right at the top of the list. Right, reloads at all times. Very important. Okay, moving on. A key! Yeah. That looks like a terrible idea to stick around in that area. I'll just get out of that for now. Yeah, the range isn't terrible at all, honestly. You'd say that it's reduced. Taser is good, and it's level 4 taser. Maybe common. That's only 296. Always crit enemies when you blow 360. I'm sticking with the taser. How much do I need? 11. 7. We're basically there. You know, whilst the shotgun is... You did see that. Whilst the shotgun is pretty good. Okay, he almost outsmarted me there. Okay, I thought we'd have enough money. I was wrong. 259, 130. That's a big upgrade. Like, you know, shotgun is good, but taser's better. The taser will do, like, spread damage way better as well. So. Ouch. The worst part is I knew that was going to hit me. You are lucky. Ow. Right, this treasure chest will heal us. Reload your guns. Also very important. And it had ramen in. So, you know, double heals. Okay. My health isn't looking that great, to be fair, though. 489 max health. Considering... That's not a lot of maximum health. 12,000, right. Take me to the taser. Bye. We don't have any gems yet either. Right, now we will do a lot more damage. which means we will get hit less, which means we'll have more HP. So everything is grand. And then it will spread to other enemies, and you'll see. Everything will be... And we've ascended this before, so we know that it can have a superpower as well. See, that died way easier. And because it sends shockwaves to other enemies, you know, and you have to point at one and it kills both of them. Secondary fires more slowly. Okay, 3,300, 3,300. Give me the money. I've already bought a weapon, and it's got to be less than what I'm using, so whilst it's free, makes sense to use the weapon that we just paid for. Gems. 10% crit chance. We don't want to take more damage whilst, you know, we can heal. That's better. And we get health out of thing. That's not an enemy. That's scenery. You know what? I'll come back. I've never faced that room going down. It seems more challenging somehow. Through the floor. I can't believe it. You got me. Wow, the range on that is actually pretty big, huh? That is quite the range, right? There's actually no way of reaching that from any other angle, huh? There's a door over here. We must explore to keep... Get all the benefits that we can before we go face the challenge. Ah, death! Hello. What do you have for me today? A cheat? Yeah. I'm invisible. Increases my luck. Open 2 chests to become visible. I mean, I've got a big chest icon over my head. It's not that terrible, you know. I can kind of tell where I am. Your deafness. There are a lot of novels, poems, operas, and other works of art dedicated to you. It's incredible.
Yes, mortals have a certain obsession with me, but it's not as good as it seems, believe me. I didn't receive a single royalty since I joined this job, and I've never been asked for permission. Besides, they always put me as a bad guy in the story. I want to be the hero too.
We should write a book, a poem, featuring the exact opposite premise. The death saves the villagers from an evil hunting them.
Oh, that sounds great. You could set the story in the famished city, a perfect location for an epic battle.
Good idea, your deafness. You arrive in the village, the common people beg for your help, and you, without asking for anything in return, decide to save their miserable lives.
Yes, and at first I refused to do it, but the tears of a girl who has just lost her parents made me change my mind.
The classic hero seems tough at first as a trope that always works.
And at the end of the story, after defeating the evil, I used my scythe to take all the villagers to the afterlife.
What? You say you wanted to be the hero of the story for once?
Yes, but I'm the death. I can't ignore my nature. I must starve his souls no matter the context.
Better leave this for the next time. Like, also the enemies run at me. I don't need to see where I am. This big purple chest is me now. That could be taken completely out of context. I don't have a big purple chest. That sounds so wrong. For whatever reason. Yeah, I don't need to see me. I just need to know instinctively where we're at. Plus, invisibility seems like an upgrade. You know, if the enemies couldn't see me at the very least. I thought that was the thing at first. It's like, they can't see me? That's immense. Ouch. But I was wrong. Even that jumping puzzle, no problem. You know what? You get to live. I don't need to kill you. You are asking for trouble to even attempt to fight. Okay, we've got all the keys. We've probably found the exit. Again, you know, I don't actually need to see where I am to know where I am. There's a way up there. I was abusing the the stack damage for a moment there. Let's not question it. Okay. Perfect. We're visible again. As if I couldn't already tell where I was. But we have got a much healthier amount of HP now. Which is the thing that I was actually so perfect about, not the being visible. I didn't actually care that much about that. Can be consumed when necessary. We don't have other slots. What is the one that we have? That's odd that it wouldn't show me there. It's the lamenting fruit, which is... Okay, if I pick this and swap it, reduce sale at 5%, 5 seconds of the duration. It seems so good. Like, I just want to eat this immediately and keep the one that's in my pocket. Why is that not an option? Because I'm worried if I swap the lamenting one, it's not going to stay on the tree. You know, it's just going to delete it. And I'd rather have the lamenting one. Like, the 5% regen seems like it's just more. I'd rather keep that. And we'll eat it at the start of the boss battle. It'll be fine. Okay, well, we're not going to kill enemies. Freeze enemies for 1 second. I mean, freezing is just good. So I'll take that. And then... Boom. Weirdest room I've ever seen. Okay, do you mind stopping and attacking and not circling my head a million times? Not even treasure, just... What is this room? Just a weird room. Okay. That looks like everything. Like, I kind of want the fruit just to be at full HP, but I'm gonna eat the lamenting one and it will heal me. Everything will be fine. We didn't get the summum ability. Did we need to have the weapon early and like fight a lot of things? I don't know the exact requirements to make it work. We don't have the special capability. Without wasting too many bullets. Okay. Antler the insane. Thank you. Let me control. Ouch. Okay, I think we're getting some nice upgrades in. Ow. Okay, I should pay attention to the top right. We're getting some good heals in. That's for certain. Can't believe that hit. Here's the stage of the fight where I don't know what part actually we need to hit on. Okay, well, we stopped him doing like his super attack. That's at least something. Like, there seems to be nothing that I can actually hit on. Does that... Are we just waiting for those? That actually hurts him. Ah, I messed up. Okay, I think we just need to wait for those and then trigger them. And then that hurts him. Okay, that's how we hurt him. That's weird. But we beat him! Okay, so let's just wait for his lock combinations and it kills him. Unless he's got a phase 2. He's got eyeballs in his hands that we've never seen before. Okay, it's a eruption of nice things. It's not death coming from us. Ooh, choices. Okay, 20% crit chance. Why are they so trash? They look shiny as anything, but they're just basic trash guns that are worse than your normal thing. 40% chance to apply a random status ailment. But the worst guns in the world. A lot of health. But we kind of need to stay alive. Oh, did we get it all? Okay. How is my damage? Like, that's a level 4 taser. I do like the 40% chance to... It's a shame I can't take the crystal out of that and put it on my current gun. Because I absolutely would take that. I'm going to recycle it into money. And 20% crit chance. I mean, we've got a 10%, so let's make sure that we swap the correct one. Okay, swap it for the 10. And we continue to freeze. And we open a portal to continue onwards to who knows where. And maybe might actually get above level 8. Slimes are the most common species of Aeterna. The variants of these beings all across the world. Well, I don't think they are the most common. I think we've seen a lot of things besides the slimes. Did we get a boss skill for that as well, do you think? If not, we still don't know what the skull currency is. I thought maybe it was killing the bosses gave us like a skull currency. I could be very much mistaken. Like, I think everything apart from the slimes is actually the most common. The slimes seem the least common enemy. These seem pretty common. There's like hundreds of varieties of these jack-o'-lantern guys. Okay, I do like the spread of the taser. You gotta admit, it's pretty good. Okay, our max HP went up on that. I saw you. Okay, he jumped. That's a new move, but I've never seen anyone do before. Oh, you're not dead yet. You're still not dead. New pattern. I'm death from above. Okay, this has a lot of stronger enemies. Now, because this is a level 1, do we... No, we don't need keys. We could just exit, but... we need to, like, take advantage of everything we can out of this one before we go to Hattori Hanzo. Maybe, now that we are stronger and higher level, we might get him, but then again, he's probably, like, super strong now. Shit, he moved. He moved before I got him. The Hattori Hanzo boss might be super overpowered now. Don't you dare get away. You got away. You know what? That's the worst thing about these guns. If you're right next to you, they don't actually hit, and we just end up going... I'm shooting over your heads. You don't mind, do you? Yeah, but I'm trying to shoot you, not over your heads. That's kind of not what I was aiming for. Okay, I'm just going to use the powerful blast on him, because otherwise he's going to teleport away, and that's a bit of a problem. We need to find the weapon upgrade for this one. That's what it is. Once we have the weapon for this floor, everything will die nicely. Okay, but we're back up in a reasonable amount of health, to be fair. Damn it. Reloading. Oh, hi. I didn't see you on the floor until I saw my chain lightning going towards you. You actually kind of snuck up on me. Of course, the treasure chest down there. Perfect. A teleport room. That makes it a bit easier. So I can go get the treasure chest and not have to, like, backtrack 600 miles. He didn't die yet. Overconfident. I really thought we'd already killed him. That's got a lot of stuff in. Right, take me to this tree, which is the armor one. Which, if I'm smart, I will grab after we complete this floor. Because the next floor's enemies are going to be more difficult. There's not even a treasure chest up there, huh? Just enemies. I don't get why sometimes you shoot straight up in the air. Also, that shotgun blast. Maybe you can directly aim the shotgun blast, and that's probably what's shooting up in the air. But the regular bullets don't. But we wasted 2 shotgun blasts, shooting them directly straight up in the air, trying to jump up to hit them. At least we learned. We learned something doing it. Ramen? Ramen. Definitely learned something during the process. What that thing that we learned was, I cannot tell you, but we learned something. It was don't press up whilst doing the shotgun unless you want to aim straight up in the air. That's what we learned. Increase our luck. Okay, we could get lucky. Yeah, like, taking that damage down to 1 HP would have absolutely been a waste. Ooh. Okay, 600. That's a lot of increased damage. Okay, well, I know why. It's the 600 extra damage taken and the 150% extra damage. I can't. I can't take that. I'm sorry. Where's our free weapon? Is it all the way over here? Because I'm certainly not taking that. As much as it's a big increase, like 600% extra damage taken is a big no. Like, they aren't fairly balanced. 150% extra, but you take 600. Yeah, but if you don't get hits, then it's not a problem, is it? Yeah, but just that one hit is going to be immense. Plus, you know you're getting hit on the boss. Like, there's no way you're not getting hit on the boss. So, it's a lot of extra damage to take on the boss. Like 6 times damage for 1 time, since you're only doing 150% extra. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, yeah, the 600 damage is a lot, but at the same time, the level 6, you know. We just find the level 6 weapon for this floor, that's probably just a level 5, you know. Who knows what the free one is. It's not always... It could be a level 6, it could be a level 5. Not that we've ever been here before, but, you know, basing on past mechanic. We base that upon past mechanics. Okay, that's interesting that there's a alternative route there, but there's no enemies up there. This seems like a pretty big floor, huh? Pretty big floor. You will not hit me. You will not pass. That shall not pass here. Free weapon. But there's scythes and swords. Retrieving your sword after you throw increase your damage by 50%. It is a fairly big damage increase. And that's a big curse. Poison enemies for 3% of your damage. That's 6,800 gold. I know we're not struggling for gold. I'm sticking with the guns. I'm sticking with the taser. It's pretty powerful. We'll get better choices on the next one. Like, just the ability to... Also, does it lock on after you've hit them once? Like, that seems way out of range. That seemed way further range than it should have hit. The wrong button. Like, you know, just the stack damage that passes between enemies seems quite strong, to be fair. Apart from when you stand right next to him. We used the shotgun blast pretty effectively there. For once. We were like, yeah, we want to shoot upwards. We actually did want to. That's the one time you'll see us use it properly, effectively. Absolutely. Okay, that was pretty strong. You got him. Plus, we're kind of destroying them regardless. We don't really need the weapon upgrade yet. Okay, I did not see the projectile. I was focused on shooting them. I missed the projectile in my face. And, because this floor's so big, maybe we'll get another shot. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to get something else. Okay, I'm just going to dip, because otherwise we were going to get hit by his projectile. I think that was a smart choice. Okay, don't ask me why I reloaded when we had only lost one. We needed it. We needed that one extra bullet. Definitely. Damn it. Don't you dare vanish on me. Don't you dare. I see that. It's chasing me. Where is this treasure chest hiding? Where, oh where are you hiding the treasure chest? I have not seen it, and I think we're at the end of the room. Up? Okay. I messed up dropping down. It's still up there. No treasure left behind. Not only does it give us more healing, but it's got nice stuff in it. Yeah, of course. Could you stop hiding in the wall, though? That's actually kind of annoying. And it's got a pattern. So that could be handy. 4% chance to kill an enemy. 5% crit chance. Freeze enemies we've already got. Sometimes the range on that seems bigger than it's meant to be. I'm not complaining by any means. But, you know, maybe it's a bit unfair to the enemies. Okay, we're at a decent amount of health, to be fair. Yeah, let's not forget the fruits. But that's probably going to auto-trigger. I'm not going to, like, min-max it and, like, you know, make sure I trigger it myself. Because it's not worth it. You know, I'll just let it trigger itself. It'll do its own thing. It'll prevent some damage regardless. Okay. Now the problem is, on the next floor we might not be doing as good damage, so we do need to find a weapon as soon as possible, because the enemies are going to be even stronger. But we can do it. We can get them. Gems are precious stones that increase weapon attributes and add cool upgrades. Okay, we can get them. We can get them as we move on to the next floor. Okay, now this is the Hanzo boss. Wow, lag much? What was that? What was that? Oh wow! Immediately wasted. Immediately wasted. I'm just gonna dip whilst I've got this slowdown, because the slowdown has actually caused me to get hit a lot. Thank you. Right, let's try not to get hit by your status element. Okay, the negating status element gem actually could come in pretty handy on this one. At least the bats still die in one hit, even if everything else is like ridiculously strong now. And shotgun blast still eliminates them. Bloodsuckers, which give 4% health and recover more health if we don't take damage. Or critical hits restore 2% health. 464, 424. Like 4% health regen and 0.5% just seems good. That's a level 8. That's a level 9. Crits. That won't heal us on the boss, but this will. So I'm going to take the bloodsuckers. And I gotta freeze them. Like, you know, the 20% crit chance is good. Hang on. We'll probably get the freeze in the shop. Crit chance gives us even more health. Like, you know, we're more likely to find a better freeze in the shop. Like, the freeze is common, right? Okay. Ironically, the shotgun stacks don't trigger over, so that's why we never get the shotgun stacks. They don't carry over when you swap weapons. Right, okay, what does the shotgun do on this one? It makes Cthulhu. It spreads tentacles everywhere. Okay, I think this is a good weapon choice. Like, we've got... I know we got some ramen, but... You know, healing is good. Healing is very handy. And that just murders everything and leaves a tentacle monster. Which tickles everything it comes into contact with. And I think that's going to be very handy for the boss. And the fact that that tentacle monster sticks around. That's going to do a lot of damage on the boss. High death. Give me a spin. You're not going to cheat me this time, are you? You're not. Makes no difference regardless, but... We're invisible! More dogmas. Just kill 10 enemies easy.
Kill the darkness, I must confess something important to you. I wasn't completely honest when I told you about the dash roulettes.
Oh, you don't say.
When I said that you would be the first immortal spirit, maybe that wasn't entirely true.
Wait a second. Are you telling me that she was able to test your invention before me? You lied to me?
Lying is a strong word. I just distorted the truth a bit.
I knew your intention of twisting, but lying is a very serious massical tetanus. It's almost worse than hot beer.
If it's any consolation, the Queen of Light has only used the wheel once. You, on the other hand, you're my best customer.
I don't care. You said that I was the first one. It turns out that she arrived before me.
Well, now that I think about it, maybe I did tell you the truth. From a certain point of view.
certain point of view? Right. Go ahead. I'm looking forward to seeing what issues you come up with.
When I showed you my invention, I told you that you would be the first immortal king to use it, not the first immortal queen. So, from that point of view, if I took in grammar, I told you the truth.
It's so absurd that I buy into that, but try to lie to me again and I'll rip your leg off and use it as a scythe.
That's something I can't promise you, but I'll do my best.
Well, now we're invisible. So, I don't think we're going to be taking anyone's leg. Not that it really actually detriments us whatsoever. Especially with guns. Gun go burr and shoot and win. A little overpowered, you might say, but let's question it. Also, we're at full HP. Nice. Back to death, because I don't want to traverse the room again. Don't run into that. That would be stupid. Like, if we were completely invisible without the big symbol above our house, sure, I can see how that would be highly problematic. But, it would be possible still. It would just be challenging. But with a symbol above our health, it's like literally no problem. I saw that trap. I could still figure out where we were, especially as we leave a trail where we jumped from. And, we're kind of always in the middle of the screen. So, but with that symbol, it's not a challenge. It isn't, at least for me. Not a challenge at all, Death. Okay, you eat the tentacles. These bats, on the other hand, whilst jumping over a gap. They present a bit more of a challenge. God damn it. That's it, you just fly into the tentacles. I didn't mean to press up there. Come up. I don't have any shotgun charges. I was stupid. I should have been shooting it. I was waiting for him to get into tentacle range, and then it's like, you actually don't have any charges. You can't tentacle this guy. Fine. No, we have to hit them to get shotgun charges. We can't just farm them. You got me. That was pretty nice. The tentacles went a bit further than I thought they would though, but I was expecting them to hit the floor there. I was mistaken. Shoot down. Thank you. Okay. I don't think we've injured anything, so I'm just going to go explore and we'll come back in. You don't need to care about that. We're level 15. We're actually doing okay. No enemies, huh? Well, one. Okay, I thought I'd get both of them with that. I was apparently incorrect. Okay, with far more HP and far more damage. Surely we got the boss this time. 10% more damage to poisons, or hitting an enemy will shock a nearby target. I mean, whilst we got a gem space, sure. That's 50% extra damage to a nearby target. That seems pretty powerful. Why aren't you reloading? You're not allowed to reload in this room? That's weird. Is that a bug or is that a feature? Feels like I should have been able to reload. Okay, I think we're pretty strong now. I think we've got a good chance of... Hold on. Got a good chance of winning. And beating the boss. Hi. I didn't realise there was still people alive in here. Yeah, the shock power is pretty strong. Considering it's attached to the start room, but I guess we never actually entered the room. Boom. And other things are already dying at the other end of the room, even though we haven't hit them. I guess that was a very effective set of tentacles. Very effective tentacles. Okay. Well, considering we've, like, literally explored everywhere, let's not go through everything again. Ow. That was embarrassing. That was highly embarrassing. Death. It's not death. The King of Darkness. But that was still embarrassing. Regardless. Don't corner me. Don't corner me that way. I can't exist. You will surely miss. Get tentacles. Okay, we are getting health regen for killing them, but I don't think we're getting health regen just for shooting them. So I think it's only on the tentacle shot that it actually restores health. Okay. Ow. I did that a bit too much there. It's weird that sometimes we can jump ridiculously high off that with the slowdown. Okay. Treasure, but there's still more to this room, and this is a big treasure as well. And there's not more treasure, but, you know, killing enemies and leveling up is still handy. And we have shotgun blast, so all I'm going to do is go in there and tentacle them. Tickle, tickle, tickle! Easy. But is it tentacles or is it just a tentacle? It's the aid of Cthulhu. That is what it is. Okay, couple more rooms and we are golden. There's the key. Ironically, okay, that's the exit, 100%. Is this the same layout as before? I think this might be the exact same layout as before. Okay, it's a level 10. Our bloodsucker's way too good though. Like, it's a level 8 bloodsucker and it's way better than a level 10 quad cannon. By one additional projectile, but your damage is reduced by 50%. Like, if it wasn't reduced by 50%, sure. Like, you know, that would be, what, 500 damage? Plus we're healing off this. And we're not healing off that, you know, one extra projectile, meh. Healing? Yeah. Why do I sound like a dumb impression of a high American from a certain other streamer at that point? That wasn't what I was intending to sound like. For each enemy defeated without taking damage, freeze enemies for a second. 5% extra crit chance might not be bad. Like, we're not going to be doing enough of that. We're going into the boss. So, I'm going to be smart. And being smart says you dip, you tentacle, and tickle. And that's not even the way to that, ironically. Of course, we've done this thing before. We should have known that. But it's weird that that's not the way to the chest. Of all the ways. Alright, let's teleport so we don't have to even think about going through that. But yeah, like, it's like less necessary that we would need to ever We're going to upgrade this so that we get some ability. 100%. Copium. Like, we've had... No, we didn't have this on the previous floor, did we? That's a big chest, though. That's what she said. That's what he said. Yeah, the healing 0.5% is irrelevant when you get onto a boss. That we're not going to be killing enemies during. And, you know, we've mitigated it regardless. And the tentacles heal as it is. Smart bat. Way too smart bat. We've mitigated it regardless. Okay. Ironically, of course, that's the last one. 63,588 dogmas. More dogmas than we can ever possibly spend. Okay. No summum ability, but do we need it? We beat the other boss with that one. Clearly do not need it. But now we know what we're doing with that one boss. It's just dodge the things. Oh, it's not who I thought it was. Again, every time. Every time. This guy was horrible with guns, actually. This guy was actually quite immune to guns. We might be in trouble here, and he might have an awful gimmick as well. Can you just shoot him without me having to make you jump? Can you just shoot upwards? No, of course you won't. Why do you shoot at Xander and not them? I wanted you to do the tentacles along the floor. So that you would actually get his axe. Okay, you can heal, so can I. Ouch. Okay, I apparently should have been inside of you for that. Ouch. Yeah, I can heal as well, Xander. Okay, I'm not getting your attacks there. Damn it! This guy is too powerful! This guy is too powerful! We got him pretty low though. Okay, we should get a lot in the Violet King. Let's go. You couldn't take me up to the next level, could you? 43%. Okay, that's a lot of damage there. 17 chests, almost an hour. 358 enemies. One boss killed! No elites. What? Literally no elites. 4 completed areas, 2 broken jinxes, a lot of golds. And we spent hardly any of it. Underspending a lot of gold is also like something that levels you up. So if we'd spend more, we would get more. Okay, we got a lot of gold ingots, actually. We got some gold ingots. We got a red thing. We got corrupted bloodline weapon. Okay. Double long colt. That's a sexy gun. Pale Cassidy. Shades of pink. Is every one of his outfits a shade of pink and purple? Interesting choices of all the colours that you can have. No, it's just the same shades of everything. So once we fill up the Will of the Kings, I guess that gives us the ability to enter a new level. Okay. That's a lot. Well, we should absolutely just base damage up. 100% is smart. I know it's not plus 100, but you know, it's smart to do that for definite. As would be extra defense, to be fair. Defense reduces damage taken and sea level world progress. So that means that as we progress through, like the damage taken per level increases less as well. So they're smart. Smart choices. Now that we have some ingots, like 1% extra damage on the guns, Seems smart. 2 lights and 1 heavy projectiles. Okay, so that's more stuff in the magazine. Increased reload. Random initial thing. 1% extra damage is... Ooh. You only allowed the one that's, like, shown. Hang on. Oh my god, it took all of the things out that I put in them as well. So actually we got robbed, because I put more ingots in than we had. Strike and sword reduces the cooldown of throwing it. Adds a curse stack. Adds 2 light and 1 heavy projectiles. Yeah, we got robbed. We absolutely got robbed. Because I had put more ingots in than we'd lost. We absolutely got robbed there. But that's fine. You know, whatever. Pale Cassidy. Again, you know, we could have used some ingots in that. Actually, I should have maybe saved ingots. We haven't got any of the death credit. Yeah, I should have saved, and I should have purchased one of these weapons. I take the ingots back out and buy a weapon. Like, these super legendary weapons look smart. Okay, I wonder if these were legendary weapons as well, but because, you know, we had them on previous things, they're already unlocked. I think they probably count as legendaries as well, but, you know, the other legendaries that we don't have. Okay, and the Ascension Gun, the Ascended Taser, allows you to upgrade the weapon up to the summum level. Like, was it accidental that we got that, or is that a requirement to make it unlockable? You know, you have to find it in a chest to... Like, you only come out at night and the banker only comes out in the day. I got it. It's pretty cheap. Rare. Infrequent. Infrequent. I mean, give me a high level one, sure. Common. Eclipse Citadel. Yeah, we got 12 of these, and we need to put 11 in to upgrade. More chaos is more level increase. Adamite ingots in the final reward level 17, but you know, maybe we'll get to level 17 more often now. You still have to beat a boss and get to the second boss to get to the 7, but you know, I mean, we kind of already do get, it seems, Adamite ingots in the level 17, I'm not sure. But, level 18. That seems smart. Right, so we need to spend to unlock the last bit. So, we're not getting to that. So the initial dogmas and extra luck seems smart, honestly. Right, let's see what we've got in the last thing. Bartering King, which gives additional dogmas when recycling. You can make an extra spin of the roulette of death by paying dogmas. Okay. And you'll be able to re-roll items in shops by paying dogmas. Honestly, getting an extra spin which gives extra benefits, like, it's stacked on top, right? It's not just, you know, a re-roll. That means you get an extra stack. That is pretty big. That seems pretty big. I'm gonna mix the 13, 11, and 11. Like, doing the 16 seems kind of stupid. 17. You know, because it'll downgrade it. I go the 11, the 12, and the 9, and then just go into the 18. I think that seems the smartest. But, you know, infrequent. Right, the blues will become a gold. The golds will become a red. Whatever. No, that becomes purple? What? Purple. Epic. Okay, so we need to upgrade the epic with 3 more purples to become a gold, and then we can combine the golds to become a red, and then we can combine the reds to become the highest that it claims, the relic level. But maybe there's something beyond that, I don't know. Okay, but we've got 1, 2, 3 types of worlds. Is that it? Just the 3 types? Not a 4th type? Seems like maybe there might be a 4th type, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that is where I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back on Friday with something else. Have a nice rest of your week, and I will catch you all again soon. Bye 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 bye.